We already did a video about the best co-op Switch games that were exclusives. It's by far our most viewed video. However, I feel like a lot of you didn't really watch the video because you kept making comments like, where's this game? Where's that game? The answer was literally in the first 30 seconds of the video. That one was all about co-op exclusives. So now, I'm finally doing it. This video, we're going to talk about my all-time favorite co-op games on Nintendo Switch. There's not going to be any hidden gems here. These are all popular games, but I feel like I had to talk about them. Are you happy now? I tried to pick 10 games that are all great co-op experiences. So if a game is missing from the list, that doesn't mean it's not a great game. It doesn't mean it's not a great co-op game. But the games that I picked are specifically focused on actual cooperative gameplay, meaning players work together. Overcooked has to be on everybody's co-op list, and rightfully so. The gameplay is like a chaotic dance where teamwork is crucial to serve an insatiable demon. The local co-op format tasks up to 4 players with simple cooking actions under a ticking timer, amid cleverly designed levels resulting in a frantic experience. Stages disrupt plans, requiring adaptive role swaps among players, challenges like shifting pirate ships or sliding tables. The level design remains engaging, incorporating unexpected scenarios like icy rivers or drifting lava pools. Although the game thrives with more players, playing alone loses its charm and becomes far less enjoyable. Overcooked is a game where you see it and you might not see the appeal. But once you get into a room with 3 friends, you'll quickly understand why this is often considered to be one of the best co-op games of all time. So yeah, I had to include it. Everybody knows this game, duh. Unraveled 2, a sequel developed by Coldwood Interactive and published by Electronic Arts. The game is a charming and cooperative platformer where players control miniature woolen characters, Yarny and a blue-colored friend. It's a great name. Solving environmental and platforming puzzles together. The gameplay involves teamwork and creative use of yarn-based mechanics to overcome challenges. The game's relaxed pace, storytelling, and cooperative gameplay are its strong suits, and many of the puzzles can be completed solo or in co-op mode. Once again, stands out as a co-op game, and that's how you should play it. The graphics are visually appealing, though there are some downgrades in the Switch version compared to other platforms. Unraveled 2 is a highly recommended game that is always better with a co-op partner. Now for the first Nintendo first-party game, we're going to talk about Mario 3D World. Now, this could be a game that is either a great cooperative experience or a terrible one, and that is all up to the players playing the game. If you have a great team, you can smoothly fly through these levels start to finish and have a great time. But if you are not working together or you have less skilled players, you're going to see a lot of people going into bubbles and the screen isn't going to know who to follow. So of course, yeah, maybe take this one with a grain of salt, but I think this is the best co-op Mario game of all time, personally. Cuphead's gameplay thrives on teamwork, allowing Cuphead and Mugman to chase down debtors for the devil in a series of challenging action stages and boss battles. While only 6 run-and-gun levels exist, the game's true essence lies in its 19 demanding boss encounters that necessitate pattern recognition and precise execution. Despite its reputation for intense difficulty, Cuphead's challenge stems from learning attack patterns, exploiting weak spots, and adapting rapidly to randomized boss attacks. The boss battles, while longer than those in other platformers, reward persistence and mastery. The game's artistry, evoking 1930s animation, adds undeniable charm, complemented by a vivid jazz soundtrack. Whether relishing the meticulously hand-drawn characters or reveling in the nostalgic visuals and auditory ambience, Cuphead's unique gameplay experience remains captivating and rewarding for those who embrace its challenging mechanics. If you are able to find a co-op partner that you can complete this game from start to finish with, congratulations. You two are a great team. From my experience, it's a very rewarding thing to accomplish. The Resident Evil series continues to evolve, defying expectations and showcasing its resilience. Resident Evil Revelations 2 was finally put onto the Nintendo Switch, and it outshines its predecessor. With sharper visuals, a more intricate plot, and enhanced combat, it proves to be a more engaging experience. The episodic structure returns with longer and more diverse episodes. Claire Redfield and her colleague, Myra Burton, navigate a remote island, joined by Barry Burton and the enigmatic Natalia in a temporarily split narrative. The second character system, allowing perspective shifts, has advanced, offering unique skill sets for partners. Gameplay elements involve puzzle solving through character-specific skills, enhancing replayability. Motion controls are added for aiming, while the extensive raid mode offers cooperative shooting action. Despite some technical limitations on the Switch, Resident Evil Revelations 2 stands as a substantial and compelling installment, worthy of both newcomers and fans of the franchise. When it comes to co-op gameplay, this is personally my favorite in the series. This game was made for co-op. That's why I'm putting it on the list. Streets of Rage 4, a nostalgic revival of classic arcade beat-em-ups, retains the essence of its predecessors while introducing modest combat improvements. This faithful return offers familiar side-scrolling action, unleashing punches, object destruction, and weapon pickups. The plot, though thin, is charmingly presented in comic book style. Returning heroes Axel Stone and Blaze Fielding are joined by new characters Cherry, Hunter, and Floyd, each with unique abilities. The risk-reward health system adds depth, and the addition of weapon catch and star moves enriches the combat experience. Despite occasional unfair moments, the gameplay is enhanced with varying level designs and destructible scenery. The 4-player co-op intensifies the chaos, and while the campaign shines, Streets of Rage 4 also caters to nostalgia with retro soundtracks and characters. The game's dedication to nostalgia and classic gameplay evokes a sense of passionate revival, making it an enjoyable entry in the series. In my opinion, it's one of the best beat-em-ups of all time. The next first-party Nintendo game we're talking about is Pikmin 3. Reviving the beloved Pikmin series, Pikmin 3 Deluxe provides a familiar yet captivating experience. With a revamped control scheme, enhanced co-op options, and added content, this return to commanding plant people retains its strategic allure. Set on a planet-saving mission, players manage their Pikmin squads while navigating well-crafted levels. The incorporation of co-op play adds depth to the teamwork dynamic, with new characters joining the roster. While the visuals show their age, especially on larger screens, the game's charm remains intact, making it a delightful choice for both devoted fans and newcomers alike. In my opinion, when it comes to co-op modes, this is definitely one of the best Switch exclusives. Rayman Legends captivates with its constant infusion of inventive ideas over roughly 12 hours, breathing new life into platforming. From simple mechanics to complex challenges, its stages evolve remarkably, showcasing vibrant visuals and animated charm. Boss fights and co-op gameplay shine, although 4-player chaos can occasionally lead to confusion. While the real appeal lies in ingenious level design and the game's ability to continually surprise and delight players, Rayman Legends presents an extraordinary platformer that captures the essence of the genre, appealing to players of all ages. The Portal Companion Collection brings the iconic puzzle games Portal and Portal 2 to the Nintendo Switch with impressive performance and gameplay. The game's mechanics involving the use of portals to traverse chambers and solve puzzles remain brilliantly executed. The witty writing adds depth to the experience. Portal 2's co-op mode shines, offering split-screen, local, and online multiplayer options, making it a fantastic addition. Its motion controls and accessibility features enhance the experience. Overall, Portal 2 delivers a joyous and fresh experience, reaffirming the greatness of these mind-bending puzzle games in a portable form. And to this day, Portal 2 remains to be one of the best co-op games of all time. Okay, before we get to number 1, here are some honorable mentions for best co-op games on the Switch. Lovers in a Dangerous Space-Time, Hyrule Warriors: Age of Calamity, Diablo 3, Enter the Gungeon, Guacamelee, Stardew Valley, Shovel Knight, and Captain Toad Treasure Tracker. And of course, number 1 has to be It Takes Two. I got enough comments about this on our last video about Nintendo Switch exclusives, people just asking, where's It Takes Two? Well, here it is, and stop commenting that on a video that it does not apply to. Honestly, I don't know what else to say about this game. I've talked about it just on this channel alone probably 10 times. I have nothing to add to the conversation. Everyone knows that this is one of the best co-op games of all time. Instead of beating a dead horse, I just want to say, yes, I love It Takes Two. Yes, I think it's one of the best co-op games of all time. I also want to stop talking about it because I can't say enough about it. It is one of my favorite games, but everybody knows about it. Everybody talks about it. I don't need to continue to talk about it because I'm not adding anything to the conversation. So yes, It Takes Two is the #1 co-op game on Nintendo Switch. I don't know what else to say about it. It's really great. Let's move on. What are your favorite co-op games on Nintendo Switch? I'm sure you're gonna tell me about it in the comments either way, and I'm sure there's plenty that we missed. If you enjoyed this video and want more couch co-op content, be sure to subscribe and watch this video about 10 underrated co-op Switch games. That's the video where you will actually find some hidden gems that you might not know about. Thanks for watching.